So question 13 was in 2015. Is it super difficult? No, but a lot of people don't get the full marks or most of the marks here. Okay, so let's take a look. The diagram shows, the diagrams, two of them, show the energy changes when lithium chloride and sodium chloride dissolve in water. This is called energy level diagram. Some school never teach. So the student go there and what is this? Right? So there are two types of energy diagrams. Once again, this level diagram. So got it? Okay, straight to the point. Number one, ladies and gentlemen, describe the differences in the energy changes and the temperature changes that happen at each compound dissolves. If this is only 1 mark, 2 mark, I think it's very easy to get it because it's 4 marks. They are looking for a lot of things, I believe. Okay, I think these are the 4 they will look at. Now, appreciate by looking at the question. Okay, remember question. What are the keywords? That's about keywords, which will then allow me to say what I need to give them to them. Yes, what are the keywords? I go to my concept, I give them back the keyword, KCK. Keywords, concept, keywords, right? The differences, okay? Okay, differences. Good, okay, it must be different. So differences versus. Okay, so they're looking for energy changes. Agree with me? Okay, very good. A lot of people saw the question because the question started talking about energy changes. And people neglected the second part. So they only get half the marks that year. Okay, read the question carefully. So I'm going to talk in terms of green. Green is not very clear, so maybe I use a different color. Don't mind. And blue. Okay, so here we go. All right, so here we go. Quite easy. We all know what happened over here, right? This is exo, this is endo. Agree? Yes. So this is a delta H equals to negative. This is delta H equal to positive. So this itself is that 1 or 2 marks already. Make sense? So you can say delta H, the enthalpy change, which is energy change, is negative on the left, positive on the right. Agree? So I get some marks. What about temperature change? Okay, so the temperature increases for what? The left side or right side one? Left side, the temperature increase. Okay, you can say that, nothing wrong. So over here, I can say the temperature increase. But what if I ask you to present in terms of this, delta T? Is it a positive or negative value? It is a positive value. Why? Ladies and gentlemen, change is always what I mentioned before. What is change in mathematics? Final minus initial. Remember that? And let me just draw out the diagram for you again. For lithium chloride, what happened? Lithium chloride dissolve, touch the water, heat, because the exothermic heat energy go to the bulk of the thermometer. So I'm going to register a higher temperature. Yes, also called the final, which is the maximum. So whatever value, right? So 30 minus initial, say room temperature 25. So this is a positive 5 degrees Celsius. Make sense, everyone? Yes. So my answer, I will write the delta T, just like delta H, is positive. Nothing wrong, yes? Or alternatively, you can just say the temperature increases. Temperature is always the mixture, the solution. Make sense? So the likewise, I don't think you need me to give example. Delta T will then be negative, but never mind, in case you want an example, right? So initial minus final minus initial, I mean, okay? So let's just mock it up. NaCl, heat energy, endo, right? Go in. So final, obviously, is a lower value. So let's say 20 minus 25, room temp. Hope you agree with me, is minus 5 degrees Celsius, i.e. I say is delta T is equals to negative. Or once again, you can say temperature of solution decreases. I personally think it's good enough for 4 marks, all right? We talk about the energy change, the pink color, they are different, how they're different. We also talk about temperature change, the blue color, why they're different. One, the delta T is positive, the other is negative. I think it's good enough, all right? There are some that say, actually, there can be more things we can write. And therefore, maybe the marks, 4 marks, right? These can only get us the 3 marks. Maybe, all right? So anything else you would like to add? Energy level diagram, these are the energy of the reactant product. They are numerical value. Make sense? Same like here and here. Do you realize the arrow length is different? So some will argue that over here, the changes in delta H, all right, is larger, numerical value. Okay, all right, so for you to consider, if not the pink and the green, pink and the blue, I think is good enough, all right? So we move the question. Half an hour, good. A student measured the temperature change when 4 grams of potassium chloride, a new salt, was dissolved in excess water. A good question. The table shows a result. So let's take a look. Temperature at the start, 20. Lowest temperature recorded after dissolving, 12. So we know what's exo already, right? But no need to care because they already give me the value. Calculated energy change in terms of joules plus 720. So this is obviously endo. Okay, so here we go. Explain why the calculated energy change included a plus sign here. All right, simply because this is an endothermic process or reaction. Yes, whatever happening here is endothermic. Okay, let's carry on. We have more calculation coming out as you can see. Use the student's results, which is here in the table, to calculate the enthalpy change when 1 mole of potassium chloride dissolved in excess water. Okay, give your answer in kilojoules per mole to 3 significant figures. Okay, 3 marks, damn good. How should we approach this? Again, I focus on what? The units. They already tell you what they want, right? Kilojoules per mole. A numerical value with these units. Make sense? So numerator, kilojoules, denominator per mole. So I take the numerator, divide the denominator, I'll get the unit for kilojoules per mole. Okay? That's it. Done. Okay. So how should we play over here? Kilojoules per mole. Right? So here we go. Let me just I start with the denominator first, right? So the enthalpy change will be something joules, which I have already, right? They already tell me here what? Make sense? This value. So plus 720 joules. And I need to divide it by something that is known as mole. Yes? So that I got joules per mole and then kilojoules per mole by doing conversion. So what is the mole? So we have to enter mole calculation. How to enter? All right? Because we have a numerical value over here. Okay. Whole idea, ladies and gentlemen. The energy change here is all controlled by who? The keyword. Do you see what I see? Potassium chloride is 4 grams. Water is the one that react with it, right? Because it dissolve. Is in what? Excess. If this is excess, therefore this is limiting reactant. And the 4 grams will control the amount of energy change. That's all we okay. Okay? Make sense? So, done. Mole or amount of potassium chloride is equals to mass divided by its molar mass. In short, we call it MR for calculation purpose. So 4.0 divided by potassium chloride is how much? So, okay, 74.5 mole. And I'll dump it inside here. Done. And I'll get my my values in joules per mole. Later, I interconvert again to kilojoules per mole. Not interconvert, but I clean it up. My calculation shows something like this. Right, you can help me verify. 3 marks, damn good. The mole calculation question in Sec 4, all right, is very different from the mole calculation in your Sec 3 end of year exam. I mentioned again. They are always interrelated to another topic. You got to play the units. Okay, done.
If you would like to catch my latest videos, click on subscribe button right now. And click on the bell if you want to receive instant notifications once I've uploaded my latest video. If you would like to join my live chemistry classes and revision workshops, go on to winnerseducation.com and find out how you can score distinction for chemistry on a consistent basis, either in our center or online via Zoom. If you want to check out my online school, go on to passwithdistinction.teachable.com. You'll be able to learn chemistry concepts at your own pace and anywhere in the world, topic by topic. This is Sean Chua from Winners Education, to your distinction in chemistry.